What's going on, family? Another video. Everyone's having a great day today, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do a little car sesh, you know. I really just feel like being in service is really key, you know. This is what I'm starting to see with consciousness, this reality, you know, manifestation. What I'm getting to right now is that you already are it. You already are it. Everything that you're seeking to be is already done. Remove your doubt because it's not real. Remove your fear because it's not real, but also have intelligence. The way that I'm starting to see to really operate in this, you know, reality, this third dimension we're living in, and having this higher consciousness, you know, having this higher level of awareness, raising our frequency, is really walking confidently in your assumption. Walking confidently in your assumption. Stay authentic. When you're authentic, your frequency is naturally going to raise. Now, what I'm starting to really hit on, almost just walking around, you know, just observing shit. You gotta really be the genius in your observations. You gotta really be present. Being here, you know, being right now, you know, no past, no future. You just arrived. Who am I? Clearing your energy, dissolving that ego mind identity, and realizing, guys, like, we're gonna shift regardless. I just feel like you gotta really be confident and be bold in your assumption. Like, act as if you already are, you know? Give to receive. Realize, you know, universal law of the law of abundance, the law of opulence, you know, the law of reciprocity, giving to receive, realizing how nature works. But just one thing that was really sitting on my spirit, guys, is there is no limits. Realize that your mind is merely a shadow at times, but your mind is also an instrument, it's also a tool. Your self-perception, you know, how you're interpreting this thing through consciousness, you know, how you're viewing the lens. You know, I feel like a lot of us get caught up in our circumstances. We get caught up in what's going on around us. We get caught up in what other people are doing. Play to your advantage, but also don't be dumb. Don't be naive, and also have boundaries. Don't let people disrespect you. You have to move in a certain way that I'm starting to see, what your intuition deems necessary for you. So, you know, be consistent. You know, just like with YouTube, just like with anything. Realize that it's already done. You know, law of assumption. I'm already healed. The wealth, you know, this identity, shifting that subconscious self-concept, shifting it, going all the way into the subconscious and literally weeding out the old and bringing in the new. I'm telling you guys, like, you can shift yourself into that potential, because just like this word allowance, right? Allowance, allowance, allowance. We're opening ourselves up, and we're open and receptive, and we're almost tuning into the infinite possibilities that are happening in the eternal now. This is the trick, is when we're diverted and we're fragmented in the past and future, you know, that subject object paradigm, the intellect, rationality, that boundedness, what you would call the time-space dimension. This 3D is not all there is. Consciousness is the only one reality, you know, like we've heard. I'm starting to see, if consciousness creates this reality, you know, just like Neville Goddard talks about, consciousness is the cause, reality is the effect. Detach to be connected. Be present to be receptive. And be open for the lesson. Be open for the blessing, you know. See your situation with a different lens. Shift your perspective out of that lower vibration. Shift your perspective out of that lower energy. Nature holds the way for us to heal. The natural laws hold the way for us to heal, you know. For example, getting sunlight, getting your feet in the grass, you know, exercising, staying conscious about what we're doing, staying conscious about our thought forms, realizing our thought forms are energies, you know, electrical signals, right? So you can really almost hack that. You can really almost hack that and start to create thought forms, auric energies, auric charges, that really resonate with you. You are the power. You hold the power. This is the thing. We've given our power to everything we can see finite. We've given our power to everything, you know, the egoic mind identity has clinged on and grasped onto for so long. And I feel the main, there's no designated topic. I'm really just going off the top right now, just in the present moment, feeling whatever's really coming through. But guys, I'm telling you, stay authentic. Don't let other people try to pull you into some shit that does not serve you. I'm telling you, you have to really be very aware of how you're feeling, energetically, spiritually, your emotional body, your subtle bodies, mental body, physical body. And this is what I'm getting to. If we can heal ourselves energetically, we can heal ourselves physically. And if we can tune the tuner, the consciousness to the reality, it doesn't even matter what circumstances there are. It really doesn't. That's what I started realizing through law of assumption. It doesn't matter what circumstances you're dealing with. It's your state of being. It's your state of being, and it's the frequency you're emanating. It's what you're emitting is what you're getting. Our self-concept is so powerful. How we see ourselves is so powerful. Your self-talk is so powerful. You want to be that king. You want to be that queen, that millionaire. Whatever you envision for yourself in this infinite possibilities in this realm, you could say. Outside of this time space, I'm saying that consciousness is malleable. Reality is not fixed. Nothing is fixed. Nothing is fixed. Everything changes. And the more that I get to that, the more that I'm realizing is to honestly stay internal. Stay internal. Observe, but don't attach. Observe in a detached way. Realize you're the sentience, not this egoic mind identity. It's tricky because when you're operating around those that are not on the same frequency as you, they're gonna think you're judging them. The inferiority complex kicks in. The projections, the egoic shit. All these things start to kick in. And mind you, we're still on our journey healing. We're still growing the fuck. We're still looking at ourselves and seeing things that we need to do. But the biggest thing that I'm realizing is that you hold the power of consciousness. You command it. You command it through energy like Merlin in this bitch. Because we really are magic. I feel like we've been diluted. We've been inverted heavily. Subconsciously manipulated. And it's time for us to take our subconscious back. Because this is what I'm starting to hit on to. We have to be conscious to a T of what programming is hitting us. Whether that's through TV, whether that's through the music we hear, whether that's through the shit. That's why I wear headphones damn near all day. This is for a reason. Feed yourself the wisdom. Feed yourself these frequencies. Feed yourself. Feed your energy. Feed your soul and starve that ego. Starve out the old so you can bring in the new. Stop clinging on to a one reality type shit. Because this is what I started to see. I would look around, just in this everyday experience, looking at the circumstances, and I was just almost like, it's like it's a collective thing. We get frozen. We get frozen. Just like in housing, just like in these apartments, and it's comfort. It's comfortable. It really is. It's creature comforts and shit. You know, doing the same thing almost a little bit, kind of just the conventional modern day shit. You know, and there's nothing wrong with that. You do what's best for you. You do what resonates with you. But just what I'm really hitting on is realize, take a hold of your subconscious power. Don't just let anything in it. We have to weed the garden of our subconscious, pull out all that old shit, so we can bring in what we really would like to create. So the subconscious creates the reality. Now they call it perception management. The collective, our collective consciousness, your consciousness is like so fucking strong. Because if we can think some shit, all is mind. It's a hermetic principle. All is mind. The universe is mental. Notice everything in our reality, this third dimension, is literally just the screen. The screen of our consciousness is just you pushed out, they say. It's just a mirror of our state of being, our state of consciousness, the hertz and the vibrational level of our energy that we're vibrating at. So the best way that we can, get back in equilibrium, get back in homeostasis is getting out of that fight or flight, getting out of the root chakra, get back into the heart chakra, live through the heart chakra, staying grounded. Staying grounded is a big thing that I realized, because when we start to raise our frequency, we do this work, You're no longer gonna be swayed so much by all the negativity and the things going on outside of you. You have to almost be like that Tao. You know what I'm saying? That they talk about the Tao Te Ching, Wu Wei. You know, realizing the state internal. Be formless. Be like that water. Be like a hollow balloon. Everything is just phenomena. This the key. This shit's gonna really help you. It's a trick that I've learned. It's just phenomena. What you're perceiving out your two eyes around you, whether it's cars, whether it's people, you know, the ego mind identity is quick to just attach and to misidentify, right? So don't misidentify. Detach from it and realize you're just a pure creator awareness of the phenomena, not the phenomena itself. Just realize, right? If consciousness is the one reality, assume it. I am already wealthy. I am already healthy. You know? I am prosperous. We are naturally, our natural state of being is wise, is a powerful presence. So remember, no past, no future. Just got here. Shout out to RJ's Mina. Chosen 144, shout out to him. No past, no future, just now. This is what the ego, the false belief-based ego mind identity does. We, you know, Eckhart Tolle talks about this in the power. Now we split. It's like the insane split. Get the out of that split. Take all your energy and consciousness into this eternal now and see the infinite sea of possibilities. The infinite possibilities in that allowance vibe. Allowance. You know, just say that. Allowance. Allowance. It already exists. It already exists, you know? Fourth dimensional thinking. Looking kind of outside the bubble of the third dimension, looking kind of outside of this box that we've all placed ourselves in, mentally, spiritually, and everything. It's like we gotta break the box, and the way we break the box is through the power of consciousness. The way we break this shit is hack it from the inside out like a real genius. You gotta be a genius behind the scenes. Don't just show everything. I'm starting to see you have to be a little mysterious. Do not reveal everything all at once. You have to scan almost and really observe through divine intelligence with your higher mind. You know, see other people's true intentions. Have that bulletproof boundary. Realize the responsibilities we gotta take. Realize the aligned actions we gotta take. Accountability. You know, they say awareness is the first step of change, right? So if we can become aware of it, then we can change it. That doubt, I'm telling you guys, you can see it. Scroll past to the first videos I made. We are identity shifting through the power of the law of assumption, through consciousness. If consciousness is the cause, reality is the effect. If it starts in our subconscious mind, if the subconscious is 90% of everything, or this reality generator, you could say, it just really makes sense, right? As within, as without. Like a lot of the shit, this is why they feed us bullshit. This is why we got the dollar store. This is why we got the cheap shit. This is why we got, you know, these things are out there. Everything is, you know, the law of cause and effect. I'm telling you, yo, all this shit is like a mirror. It's literally mirroring something from a collective subconscious level. We're all giving our attention to it. So the best way is to cut the supply. Stop paying attention to shit you're not attending. Stop giving your attention, your energy to things you don't want to create. Don't even give your thought forms to it. Don't even give your thought energy to it. Your intuitive energy, you know, your feeling energy, that shit is real. It's like you can master your energy. Let go of that old version, you know. You gotta really, when you wake up, you're reborn once again. You don't even have to do the same shit you did. You don't even have to be in the same reality. I'm starting to see take a hold of the subconscious, and I had to go deep for us to get this shit, you know. And who am I? Who the fuck am I? There is no I. That's what I'm starting to see. There is no I. That I is the who we think we are, you know. Some really shit that hit me is like who we think we are is not really who we are. But who you really are is freaking limitless, boundless, untouched, unfazed by all this shit. You're the freaking pure sentience. The damn, you command creator consciousness. You create reality, man. This is the biggest misidentification ever is with our egoic form and shit. With everything on the outside, we gotta look on the inside and see how that's reflecting on the outside. And really taking this shit and looking it right in the face like, okay, I'm accountable for that. I put this fucking shit there. I got myself in this shit. But it was the consciousness that originally created that circumstance. So realize the circumstance is your fate now. It's just that's just really an older timeline. Like we're shifting timelines. You have to trust your higher self, your I am presence, man. That mighty I am. abundance, man. There is no need to even affirm it. I feel at this point. It's like we are abundance. The kingdom of heaven is within. We are that. We are rich. See, this realm, this fucking matrix, which is really just the ego of my identity. Shout out to RJ again. You know, change your mind and shit. But what I'm getting to is that you command it. You command the energy through sentience, not through your fucking little ego. Through sentience, right here between your heart and spine. You create the game. This shit is a dream. Once you realize this shit's a dream, you wake up, you get lucid. What can you do in a lucid dream? You can create fucking anything. So stop letting these limitations and shit that have so been deeply subconsciously ingrained. We have to go to the deepest layers of our subconscious and unconscious and rip out every single doubt, every single fear, every single freaking bullshit programming of lack, scarcity, because none of this shit's real, you know? And it's a motherfucker because we've been asleep for so long and we were just getting bombarded with subconscious shit, whether it's through freaking, you know, conditional shit, ego conditioning, family programming, fucking, you name it, you know it. All of it. So we gotta unlearn this shit. We gotta unlearn to relearn. We gotta freaking let go so we can let in. We gotta let go of this shit, guys. That's not serving us. Let go of that identity that isn't doubted. There's no such thing as doubt. You think God doubted this creation? No, no, no. And if we're made in thy image, then we're God too. Now see that metaphorically. If you hear the message, you get the message. If it's resonating or elevating. And fuck what they say. Because I'm realizing the biggest thing is just have the clarity on what it is you're like. Seriously, like this clear course, a perfect example, man. This clear course, you gotta be clear on what it is you intend to create. Stop letting motherfuckers have their fucking energy, their low frequency shit. Try, it can't pull you down unless you've given the fucking power to do that. So stop giving your power away to that shit. You command it, and it is yours, and it is so. Remember, feeling's a secret. Act as if it's already done. I feel like we make these bold statements like, I'm a millionaire, I'm rich. We say it with our conscious, but the subconscious still doubts it. You have to literally penetrate the motherfucking wall by knowing thyself, by knowing your brainwave state, right? So let's speak about this shit. Theta brainwave. First 7 years of life, the programmable state, meditation. You know what I mean? When we get in the theta state, we can motherfucking hack this up. Meditation is mindfulness, being present. We can bypass we can bypass that analytical conscious mind, you know, that intellect, rational left brain shit. Now, coherence, like I'm creating coherent healing, is about coherence within the brain hemispheres, coherence within the subtle chakra energy systems, and realizing that it's all about, you know, the natural laws of things. The reason we're sick is because we refuse to face the shit that poisoned us in the first place. We have to see, you know, how can we heal if we lack the accountability. And remember, you ain't lacking nothing. If we don't want to take accountability for the shit that's fucking us up in the first place, we have to be real with ourselves so we can be real with each other. The biggest motherfucker is that the ego is like a parasite. Look, it's like it loves to just wean it away, to numb it away, to hide it away. Look the motherfucker right in the eyes and say, I'm done. I'm done. I command this. I know who I am. We need to know who the fuck we are, not just our names, not just little fucking superficial shit, not just this. No, like you're bigger than it all. You know, there's a song by Nipsey Hussle, Bigger Than Life. Bigger than life, you know? Bigger than life. There's something to that. More than meets the eye. You know, the signs are everywhere. Transformers. More than meets the eye, you feel me? These are subliminal patterns. On some real genius shit, you gotta observe the synchronicities. You gotta see the sequences. You gotta see the numbers. You gotta see the intuitive nudges. You gotta realize the universe is speaking to us all day, every day. Our higher selves are speaking to us all the time. We have to literally get the message. I'm telling you guys, we've manifested this shit collectively. You know, think about this. Really, really, really see this. Why do we have dollar stores? Why do we have cheap ass, low quality ass? And it's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I really realized this shit. Family Dollar, the cheap stores, the save money, live better. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's a fucking agenda, bro. Once we realize this shit, you can break it, snap it, and take your energy back and take your power back and realize, now I'm about to hit you with this shit. This shit's gonna be measured. Utilize this as soon as possible. Read in reverse. Read in reverse. Everything going on, all right, read in reverse. So if it looks like it's some lack shit, looks like some broke shit, it's some rich shit to me now. If it's trying to be cheap, it's wealthy now. You know what I'm saying? What is sickness? What is dis-ease? You don't get it, dis-ease. We gotta see what the fuck's creating that. And what I feel is really creating that is just let go of all of the bullshit from the past. It's like you can't wake up in a present moment and have the past with you. Let go of the fucker. It's done. The version's dead. You know, you gotta almost see it as like do it every day type shit. You gotta die to that fucker. Let go of it and take your energy back. Like, why are we envying and shit? Stop it, man. Everyone has a unique purpose for themselves. I feel like that's the ego's biggest fucking poison. It's our poison collectively is that we really envy motherfuckers that literally get their shit together and that are striving to get their shit together when it really is all already together. Let's be real. That's just the perspective. You have to see it. Shift your perspective to a heightened state of consciousness in this moment. Like, just like in this video type shit, you can do it. Remember detachment. The power of detachment. Remember, you're this observer. You're not attached to what the fuck's around you, the circumstances. Stop chaining yourself to a one agreed upon reality. And remember this. This shit is crazy. I learned it from Change Your Mind. Like, just all this shit started hitting me. It's like your higher self will just activate. Shit will just activate when you put the intention. It's an unbreakable fucking will. It's literally an unbreakable will. An unrelenting intention. Fierce as fuck. You gotta be like that. You know what's best for you to do. It's time to stop taking shit. It's time to put your boundaries back up, and it's time to put the unconditional self-love back into yourself. If we want to see the world healthy, we gotta be fucking healthy. If we want to see more abundance and prosperity, we gotta be that shit. We gotta fucking be it now. Stop waiting for tomorrow. Stop waiting a couple hours from now. Stop looking at your phone, scrolling at motherfuckers, looking at their life, saying, oh this, oh that. Fuck that. Because the shit's all consciousness in the end. Like, once we realize, I don't think we can really wrap our minds around this shit because we've been so fucking engrossed and ingrained and blinded by this shit. Your subconscious is powerful. Wire it to your advantage. Let it work for you, not against you. It's a tool. We must get awareness. We must shine a light in the dark place so we can see what's going on. Just pay attention to your body. Look at your body. How's it feeling? How's it moving? How's it operating? How's your nervous system? How's your breathing? You know? How's your brain firing and shit? How is your endocrine system? How is your molecular cellular structure operating? This is some shit that I'm feeling, man. It's like I've been so hypnotized to look at shit just from a surface level. We just look at what I'm wearing, look on the outside. We have to look through this shit. We have to don't look at it, look through it. Don't look at it, look through it. You just, like I'm telling you, just chill out, be present. The shit you're looking around you, the circumstance does not have power over you. It only had power over you because you fucking let it. So with the law of reversal, let's reverse the bitch. This is from 50 Laws of Power. From shit to sugar, baby. From shit to sugar. Alchemize it. Sickness is an illusion. Poverty is an illusion. This is what's going on. We're misidentifying with shit around us. We're looking around and we're looking outside and we're like, oh, attaching ourselves to it. It's not you. Let me tell you something. It's not you. What's you is motherfucking limitless. What's you is really universally fucking infinite power in this bitch. I'm just here to remind you of your power. I'm here to remind you of your freaking who you really are. You're not just this egoic encapsulated identity that is walking around going crazy every day, having to do this, having to do that. Let's move with conscious intelligence. Let's be creative and shit. Let's follow our passions. Remember, vision, purpose, passion. Vision, purpose, passion, it's in all of us. We just have to look inside and motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Like when the students ready, the teacher will appear. When you look for it, you gonna find it. But if we're not looking for the shit, then how the fuck are we gonna find it? So that's what I'm feeling. Remember who the fuck you are. Snap the fuck out of it. Wake the fuck up. And stop doing what you feel is crazily inauthentic. Be authentic. And one thing I learned with this shit is stop tripping about your appearance so much. Stop tripping about what it looks like. Go inside. See the consciousness, the mighty I am, the miracle machine, right? The mighty I am. Command it. Command it. It's energy. This shit's all energy around. It's money. All of it. It's all energy. But we gotta really see the universal laws on how this shit really works. How frequency works. How vibration works. The nutrition, you know, it's all this is the first universal law. It's the law of interconnectedness. Everything is interconnected. We gotta realize that. I'm not here to force feed shit to you. I'm here to just sprinkle some shit and hit you with something. Because I feel like we dim our light because we're too intense or we're too much. Fuck that. And I guess I'm gonna be that. Because I'd rather step in my power and my authenticity than be sitting at the bottom where we were never meant to be. So get the fuck up. Let go of that shit that you've been holding on to. Let go of the doubts. It's not real. Let go of the fears. It's not real. Yes, you'll feel the fear, all right? Yes, you'll feel the shit, but it's just a sensation moving through your consciousness. It's not the absolute. It's not the concrete reality. Unconditional love is who we are. God is who we are. I'm starting to see past this shit. I'm starting to really see through this shit. Take your power back. You gotta detach all the fucking way. You gotta literally empty. You gotta empty all that shit out so you can really be in your state of being. So you can feel lighter, so you can feel freer. These are instant tricks, you know? Detach. No mind, no problem. No mind, no problem. Use your mind as a tool with mentalism. The shit is out here. We're transcending belief, and we know now. We know now. We don't need to believe it. We know. We know we're wealthy. We know we're healthy. We know we're rich. Speak it into existence because the shit all starts within. You feel me? So share this video. I'm not even quick to say this because I'm not even here for the likes and shit. I'm just being genuine, authentic, and I'm letting the magnetism work for itself. You know, like, sub, share the shit. You know what's going on. But guys, remember, the power of your consciousness, the power of your sub, the frequencies, prime this shit. Create this shit. It's your canvas. If you don't like what's on the canvas, throw the bitch out. Get a blank one. Get a brand new one. You know? So get a brand new one. You paint the picture, baby. Paint something fucking real. Paint something that will be remembered. Paint your legacy. Paint your passion. Paint your vision. Paint your purpose. Walk in this shit fearlessly and unrelentlessly. And don't give a fuck what nobody has to say. No one opinions of you. I love this shit. I remember this shit. You gotta say, I'm greater than your opinion. You know, I'm greater than anyone's opinion. Because all that matters is your life. You know, you come in this shit alone. You're gonna leave this shit alone. This between you, your higher self, your soul, and God, and what you're here to do on this planet. So it's time for us to remember why the fuck we're here. Stop doing dumb shit we know is lowering our frequency. Be aware of it. Be aware of it. Because that's how we're gonna change it. Vision to fruition, fam. Namaste. You already know what's going on. Yeah. Peace. Stay fucking real. Stay fucking real. And if it ain't, get it out the way. Know how to move with flow, smoothness, and operate in a divine way.